What if I told you that one of history's greatest scientific minds was given just 2 years to live at age 21? What if this same person, trapped in a failing body, would go on to revolutionize our understanding of the universe and inspire millions worldwide? This isn't science fiction. This is the extraordinary true story of Stephen Hawking. Born exactly 300 years after Galileo's death, Stephen Hawking's journey from curious child to celebrated genius reveals humanity's greatest superpower, an unbreakable spirit that refuses to surrender, even when the universe itself seems to be working against you. Today, we'll explore how a brilliant mind defied a devastating diagnosis to unlock cosmic secrets and show us all what it truly means to look up at the stars, not down at our feet. Stay with me until the end, where I'll share Hawking's most powerful life lesson, one that could completely transform how you face your own impossible challenges. Stephen William Hawking entered the world on January 8, 1942, in Oxford, England. Born into a family of thinkers, his father a respected medical researcher, his mother a teacher, Stephen was surrounded by curiosity and intellectual pursuit from his earliest days. Yet this future scientific titan wasn't the effortless academic prodigy you might expect. At school, young Stephen was nicknamed Einstein by classmates who noticed his deep thinking, but he wasn't always top of his class. His handwriting was messy, his notes disorganized. What set Stephen apart wasn't natural talent alone. It was his insatiable curiosity about how the universe worked. While other children played outdoors, Stephen lost himself in books about stars, planets, and the cosmos. The questions that fascinated him weren't ordinary. What happens at the edge of the universe? How did time begin? These childhood wonderings would eventually lead him to revolutionize our understanding of black holes and the very nature of reality itself. At 17, Stephen entered Oxford University to study physics. Though brilliant, he was shy and solitary, spending countless hours in the library pursuing cosmic questions few others dared to ask. His mind was restless, always probing the universe's deepest mysteries. Then, at age 21, something began to change. Stephen started noticing weakness in his body. Simple movements became difficult. His speech began to slur. After numerous tests, doctors delivered the devastating diagnosis: amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, ALS, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease. The prognosis was brutal. Doctors believed he had only 2 years to live. Imagine that moment. You're 21 years old. Your brilliant future suddenly replaced with a death sentence. All your dreams, your potential contributions to science, everything you hoped to accomplish, gone. Most people would surrender to despair. But Stephen Hawking wasn't most people. Instead of giving up, he doubled down on his research. If his time was limited, he would make every moment count. This fierce determination would become his signature throughout life, a refusal to let physical limitations imprison his boundless mind. As Stephen's body weakened, his intellect soared. When he could no longer walk, he adapted to a wheelchair. When his hands could no longer write equations, he solved them in his mind. And when he lost his ability to speak, he found a new voice through technology. In the mid-1980s, engineers created a speech-generating device that Stephen could control with a small muscle in his cheek. That synthesized robotic voice would become one of the most recognizable in the world, not because of how it sounded, but because of the profound ideas it expressed. While battling a progressive disease that should have claimed his life decades earlier, Stephen made discoveries that transformed our understanding of the universe. In 1974, he proposed that black holes, cosmic objects with gravity so intense that nothing, not even light, can escape them, actually emit radiation. This revolutionary concept, now known as Hawking radiation, fundamentally changed how scientists understand these mysterious phenomena. He worked tirelessly to unite Einstein's theory of general relativity with quantum mechanics, seeking the elusive theory of everything that might explain the universe's origins and mechanics. His best-selling book, A Brief History of Time, published in 1988, made complex cosmological concepts accessible to millions of ordinary people worldwide. Stephen's journey wasn't just scientific, it was deeply human. In 1965, he married Jane Wilde, with whom he had 3 children, Robert, Lucy, and Tim. Their marriage faced extraordinary challenges as Stephen's condition deteriorated, eventually leading to their separation in 1990 after 25 years together. Through his personal struggles and scientific triumphs, Stephen maintained something remarkable: his sense of humor. Despite being unable to move or speak conventionally, his wit and charm remained intact. When asked about his marriages, he joked, "I have had the privilege of being married to 2 wonderful women, and I believe that this has greatly increased my understanding of the universe." Though Stephen's body was confined to a wheelchair, his words traveled across the globe, inspiring millions. His quotes became mantras for anyone facing adversity. "Look up at the stars and not down at your feet." Intelligence is the ability to adapt to change. The greatest enemy of knowledge is not ignorance, it is the illusion of knowledge. While there's life, there is hope. Each statement reflected his extraordinary journey, a testament to human resilience in the face of impossible odds. Stephen continued defying medical predictions, living to age 76 despite being given just 2 years at diagnosis. He passed away on March 14, 2018, coincidentally Albert Einstein's birthday and Pi Day, a fitting cosmic alignment for a man who dedicated his life to understanding the universe's mathematical precision. But Stephen Hawking's legacy extends far beyond his scientific achievements. He showed us that the human spirit can transcend any physical limitation, that the mind, when fueled by curiosity and determination, knows no bounds. Now, I promised you Stephen Hawking's most powerful life lesson, the one that might transform how you face your own challenges. It's this: your circumstances don't determine your impact. Stephen could have allowed his diagnosis to define him. He could have retreated from the world, lived quietly in the time he had left. No one would have blamed him. Instead, he chose to define himself. He chose to pursue the impossible. He chose to keep exploring, questioning, and discovering, not despite his limitations, but with them as part of his extraordinary journey. So, the next time you face what seems like an insurmountable obstacle, remember Stephen Hawking. Remember that your body might impose limits, but your mind and spirit need recognize none. Remember that the universe's greatest mysteries were unraveled by a man who couldn't walk, couldn't write, couldn't speak, yet changed our understanding of everything. What might you accomplish if you refused to let your challenges define you? Like Stephen, you too have the power to look beyond your limitations, to adapt, to persevere. Your dreams aren't too big. Your goals aren't impossible. The only true limits are the ones you accept. Stephen Hawking's life wasn't just about understanding black holes and the cosmos. It was about showing us all what's possible when we refuse to surrender to circumstance. So, what stars will you reach for? What impossible challenges will you transform into possible victories? The universe is waiting for your extraordinary story. Now, go make it happen. Thanks for watching English Tales with Emma. If you found this story inspiring, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more.